So this is just a short video really on your home and investments if you're looking at buying a new home and how pumping stations, why should you be looking at that? If your home or a house you're looking at buying is on the sewerage infrastructure, your sewage and waste will be pumped to a pumping station. This is basically a collection area where the sewage is stored and it's then pumped on. The things that you can actually ask the water company under an environmental information request are quite important in looking at the pumping stations. These pumping stations were designed and a lot of them were built in the 60s and 70s, and as we know, a lot of money hasn't been spent on them. So if you like a certain house in a certain area, or you're living in a certain area and you are concerned, and first you need to find out where your pumping station is, and you'll have a look round and you'll see it. It's normally a fenced off area, and you can see that it'll have the water company's name on there, and this is what you actually need to ask about. When you're looking at these pumping stations, there's a few things you can look at, and it's not sexy, it's not really what everybody wants to know, but you can ask for the pumping stations what the size of the wet wells are. So what storage have they got? A lot of the older ones had big storage, which is a good thing in some respects. The other is, what actual pumps have they got on? Most of them that I've come across will have two pumps on. One's there for backup in case the other fails. But you also need to ask the water company at what rate are they pumping at. So this is important because there has been some allegations that have been in the news that due to capacity issues, the water companies are turning down these pumps, so they're not pumping through as much to give the capacity at the treatment plants time to be able to deal with the waste. So that means the waste is actually stopping longer in the pipes as well and backing up, it can be, which can lead to smells or other issues. The next thing is you need to ask them what the issues have been with them for the last 5 years. Have there been any new pumps? What's the maintenance been? And how many times has it broken down? This gives you an idea of what is actually happening with that pumping station and what's happening in the area. Is money being pumped in? Is it being looked after? Is there issues that they're just covering up because they don't want to spend the money on? So that's just a very brief overview for you on that side with the pumping stations. It may seem not important, but I think it's going to, in the future, it's really going to come into its own. And it's something we're going to have to know about. We don't want to. We all just like to flush the loo and away it goes and down the sink. But unfortunately, because of the government and the different agencies that haven't been doing their job, we, the public, are the ones that's paying the price. So have a think about it. And it's not interesting or sexy, but it's definitely worth thinking about. Okay, thank you for your time.